So when I should was in town, but the Maya called at 9, we deliver at 9:30. We did Africa. We want our story be different.
Honestly. And a friend was telling me that, Charlie, some of these things, they're not a job for Ghana.
No.
They're not a job for Africa.
A business trajectory in Africa, it takes 5 to 7 years for a business to break even, not profits, to break even in Africa. That the things that we see, the unicorn and things we see for the US, there, before the US people.
Most people in their minds compare themselves with people that are already making it. I know most of you have been saying that I only interview people from the tech industry or from the software industry, but today we have someone different over here. Someone is going to tell us about herself. Hello, Samuel. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the first time I'm meeting you. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Sam, and I'm a shoemaker. I'm also a TVET trainer, and also a climate advocate. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if you had to ask me to describe myself in 3 professions, I think that's actually what I would say.
Yeah, shoemaker.
Yeah.
Normally, when you say a shoemaker, don't people like? I mean, because in Ghana, when someone says a shoemaker, they think about those guys that go around with the box, that go out and repair people's shoes. So don't people laugh at you or like see you in some way?
Oh, Charlie, I'm a shoemaker, a modernized shoemaker. Let me just put it that way, because with us, we are changing a narrative about shoemaking.
Yeah.
And it's actually it started from a personal story, because I can remember when we were kids in school and we were asked why I want to become in future.
Yeah.
One said they wanted to become a shoemaker. Mm-hmm. What did you say?
Those times I said probably something like a doctor or a lawyer, but I remember from SHS I would always say I wanted to be a computer engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So with me, I just wanted to be an accountant.
Okay.
For my dad, and I did it for him.
Okay.
But as in the passion was actually to use my hands to actually do different things.
Okay.
So what are we doing differently in Goldcoast Tokota? So we are rewriting the story about shoemakers in Ghana.
Okay.
Because in the olden times, nobody wanted to become a shoemaker just because they didn't have the systems, they didn't have the structures. It wasn't that lucrative.
Yeah.
It was even pre-assumed that if you're a shoemaker, Charlie, that means Charlie, you know, go school, you are not really safe.
Exactly.
Right. So that's actually why we are rewriting at Goldcoast Tokota.
Okay. So Goldcoast Tokota is your business.
Yes.
Since when did you start this company?
Okay, we started in 2023.
2023. So that's just 3 years now.
3.5.
3.5. Okay. So what's the backstory behind Goldcoast Tokota?
Okay. I started this business by observing 3 things.
Okay.
Yeah, I be wild boy.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when I was a kid. One time I went to my grandpa and I was just like, Pa, what is it that when you go to school we vacate, but when you go to church we don't vacate? Because there's nothing like break. That's actually the kind of person that I am. So I observed 3 things at the same time. The first one was actually waste pollution. The second one was actually lack of creativity and untapped opportunities.
Yeah.
So waste pollution, because I partly grew up in Labadi, and we know Labadi is actually a coastal town in Accra.
Yeah.
So if the fishermen had to go to the sea, they were coming home with plastics instead of fishes.
Okay.
And I was just like, okay, that one they make her put them for one side. And the second one was actually when we were in school and we were asked what we want to become in future. No one said wanted to become a shoemaker.
Yeah.
And the last one is actually before going to the university, someone actually gave me a footwear. And there's actually something about level 100 students. We are too hyper.
Yeah.
Level 100, you don't want day every side. Where Charlie, then they do this, today there. So one of my mentors was actually booked for an event, a program on campus. They're like, Charlie, this one, I go carry go. On the day of the event, handcrafted slippers we are not wearing before, no Charlie. He's Paul.
Oh, okay.
That I did Katanga. Charlie, I go room for Brunei. I know fix some. Oh, all the way to Kunti. So by the time that they were done with the repairing, I was just like, okay, Charlie, slack go. I went for the program and Charlie, they are done. So right from graduating from school to owning myself as in becoming me, I told myself if I'm to get a chance to actually start something personally for myself, I just want to become a shoemaker.
Yeah.
Because I just want to rewrite the story. So now Goldcoast Tokota, we sit at the intersection of sustainability, craftsmanship, creativity, and also innovation. Yeah.
Okay. That's a nice story. But you mentioned that during your time in in the university, you read accounting.
Yeah.
So did you practice the accounting for some time before you entered into your own business?
Charlie,
Or
I don't practice. So my puppy ball. Because let's just be, imagine you have to go to your dad after graduating from like, oh, Charlie, I want to become a shoemaker. My dad is a carpenter, so I think I have passion for using my hands to do things.
Yeah.
So after uni, I went to them. I was just like, me right there, the accountant. I didn't see it up. Yeah, I don't want to do shoemaking full time. They're like, why didn't you say? Because if let's actually respond like an African parent.
Yeah.
They know say this way do. Why is it not tell early so that we take you to a shoemaking school,
Exactly.
But when I was in school, I was very wild in the Charlie, the giddy things, and the whole thing I was just like, go to a time. I had an issue with the school.
Yeah.
So my mom was very angry. But one of the preventive measures was actually during my day offs, like days that I don't have lectures, they want to enroll me in one of the shoemaking shops in Asafo. So that the day that I don't have lectures, I'll go to Asafo to go and learn a thing or two about shoemaking. So it was actually like something that they really thought about before doing it or implementing it. And now it's actually what's feeding me now.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you mentioned Asafo. Asafo, that's in
Kumasi.
In Kumasi. Yeah. So they make
yes,
shoes over there.
Yeah.
Okay. People don't actually we are talking about shoes and all of that, but people don't actually know the kind of footwear that you make. So would you like to just
talk about currently we make shoes, we make ahinema. We've modernized ahinema. So the old ahinema that we know in the system is actually the ones made from hard materials and also the ones with nails.
Okay.
And we are actually modernizing it. So now the kind of ahinema that we produce currently has no nails. It's actually made from soft materials because of comfortability. It's also made from sustainable materials because we really want to protect the environment. It's also made from kente just because of our culture and heritage and even Indian craft symbols. So we are doing things differently. And we've been doing this for the past 3 years. 3.5 years. Yeah.
So I saw a picture of on your IG, your Instagram of iShow Speed. When he came to Ghana, did you actually design the footwear that he used? I think he went to Cape Coast, right?
Eastern region.
Yeah. Eastern region instead.
Yeah, Eastern region.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So were you the one who designed?
Yeah.
You're the one who designed that. Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So I think as Ghanaian as I am, I'm not supposed to blow my horn, but I think for this one I have to say it. So when iShow Speed was in town, what the Maya called at 9, we deliver at 9:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? Just because there's actually something about business. Now we've actually grown our business to the extent that customers they are not just buying the products.
Okay.
They are actually buying the perception. Because Apple as a brand, they are not just selling phones. They are selling security, tech, class. Because let's just be realistic. Supposing you're in a Trotsky and someone gets maybe a call and it's an iPhone, you'll be double checking to see the number of cameras at the person's phone so that you know the class to put that person. So they are selling class. Coca-Cola is selling happiness through the drinks. So Goldcoast Tokota, what are we selling? We are selling African identity through the footwear that we are making. So what the man didn't just call because of footwear, because if it's just footwear, Charlie, just footwear means price. But now the African identity is actually about value, the value, because now we explain a lot of things. Do you know we've even transitioned our space into a culture hub whereby people come around to learn about culture, sustainability. Now that's actually what we are doing. Because we are positioning Goldcoast Tokota as a tourism product. Yeah. We even have interns from the US.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. There are four high school students from the US. Okay. Yes, that's actually the level that we've got.
And then they come to just learn how to design the slippers and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's great. So you mentioned something about sustainability. Through your story, you mentioned you saw a lot of waste when you were a kid. And I think you are using some of this waste to manufacture the slippers, right?
Yeah.
So would you like to walk us through how a typical ahinima is made? Like your process that you go through? Yeah.
So now I'll first start with sourcing of materials. Currently, we went green. We started in 2023, 6 months into it, we went green. That's sustainability. And now we are using ocean-bound waste, such as plastics, such as textile waste, such as water sachet, like the 50 pesos water that we've been drinking.
Yeah.
Yes, they're rubber. We've been using it to actually make footwear. We're also using car size. Just because of the sustainability component of it.
Yeah.
And now, before we start, the first process is actually material sourcing. So material sourcing, Goldcoast Tokota as a business, we don't have the full ride, or we don't have the technology to do the full ride. So now, even if you are using the car size, you can use the car size for just the sole. For everything sole, there's actually a component because that's the level that we've got into.
Yeah.
Now we are positioning ourselves for so that maybe people can invest in our business so that we can actually move from just a portion of the sole to the full sole. Right?
Okay.
So we first start with sourcing of materials. With materials, we source most of them from Cantamanto. Because let's just be realistic, Cantamanto is actually a dumping site for the Obroni Wewu. So in our capacity as a footwear brand, how can we actually prevent this? Because from Cantamanto, it will choke our gutters or it will go straight to our seas. Right? So how can we prevent it? We start sourcing the leftovers.
Okay.
So we actually have people or vendors that we buy from. So we just call them, oh Charlie, I get some more, I get a council, the jeans council, then we'll be like, okay, Charlie, carry come. Then we will start from there. So after sourcing the materials, then we move on to cutting. Because sourcing the materials means if we have to come back to the space, we have to thoroughly wash it to move the scent and also the stains from it before we can use it. So after that, we move on to cutting. So after cutting, we'll glue them, we'll do the sewing. After the sewing, should I really go into details?
Oh, I mean, I just wanted to see the whole process,
yes.
especially the sustainability part and the impacts that is causing in Ghana.
Yes.
So yeah.
So after sewing, then we move on to after sewing, we move on to assembling. After assembling, we do the finishing. Then we do the distribution.
Okay.
But now the level that we've got into in terms of impact, we've repurposed 1,000 tons of ocean-bound waste because we are dealing with ocean-bound waste.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So it's not just the textile waste. It's not just the plastics. Even car ties. And now we have a very beautiful collaboration with Phytotech. So we are using their byproducts. So their byproduct of fita or like the mechanics is actually the tie. So they will just bring it to us. We use it for the footwear.
Yeah. So in all of this, when you started, I mean, a guy coming out from the university, did you need any amount of capital to start your business? I mean, obviously you need capital, but was that like a blockade for you when it came to starting the business, or did you have help from like your family, your friends, or there's someone watching this video, right, who wants to start a business, but their blockade is the capital. So how did you start this? Yeah.
I think capital, if you have to ask every entrepreneur in Ghana, in Africa, and even the world, they'll just say capital, but I don't think capital is actually, should be like as in a blockade, like as you said it, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't need money to start a business. Me saying this, I know a lot of people will come for me, right? Because in Africa, we've been sold that, oh, Charlie, I have to do it big. It's not about you doing it big. It's about you starting small, starting ugly, and thinking global. So that's actually what I did at Goldcoast Tokota. If I'm to tell you, I started Goldcoast Tokota with a quick loan of 2,000 Ghana cedis. Would you believe it?
2,000 Ghana cedis?
Yeah, a quick loan.
Yeah, I would believe that. 2,000, I thought you come to say 200 cedis.
No.
But 2,000 is...
A quick loan.
Oh.
A quick loan of 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow, I see.
Yes, so it's about you leveraging on the things that you have.
Yeah.
So in our house, we have like a garage that we're not using. I'm not going to rent a shop in airport. Why? Let me just start from there. So I started small. I took the quick loan. I went to Kumasi because Kumasi is actually the hub for the leather industry. Because in the olden times, during the Kwame Nkrumah time region, they had the shoemaking and the leather factories in Kumasi. So I went to Kumasi. I remember vividly the first machine that I bought. I bought a filing machine and a Ghana-made filing machine, and I bought last. Now with the filing machine, I have 3, and they are all industrial ones. So it's about you starting from where you are. So I started small. Start ugly. When I started, sewing machine is actually very integral in shoemaking. I didn't have one. Wow. So you know what I was doing? I'll do the cutting, everything in the house. I'll take it to Cantamanto and do the sewing. At times we be coming from Cantamanto, then someone will send a message, Charlie, this thing, I want size 42. Like, so you know where they can't fix this thing and go back to. So every day for the first 4 months, every day I was going to Cantamanto.
Wow.
Yeah. Start small, start ugly, think global.
Yeah.
Thinking global is actually, now we've grown to we are in a space whereby we have a lot of satellite stations. So business, you start with products or service. So when I started, me at the chat at the top people, I saw him we go Harvard, I saw him we get skincare routine. Why? Just because we've been able to modernize Ahinema from the old Ahinema to the new Ahinema that Goldcoast Tokota is producing, right?
Yeah.
So me at the chat at the top people. And the moment you have to talk about the features of your product or service, you are in class 1.
Yeah.
Product is class 1.
Yeah.
Now you are producing the best Ahinema in Ghana. How are you getting into the customer? Distribution. That's class 2. So now our flagship shop is located in Hacho.
Okay.
But we have 10 satellite stations in Accra. If you want something from Goldcoast Tokota this Sunday, you don't have to come to the shop. Afro Quality, they are in and around Bridge, opposite MTN.
Yeah.
If you have to go there, you get something from Goldcoast Tokota. That's proximity.
Yeah.
Right? So from class 2, that's class 2. From class 2, move to ecosystem. Ecosystem is actually when you produce like what you produce is being used in a business. So I think 5 years from now, we will transition into a cattle farm business, whereby we start producing cattle, like as in a cattle farm. We will start a farm, we turn the cattle hides into leather, they use it in the business to sell some. So that's actually the plan. So we start small, start ugly, think global.
Yeah, yeah. I think starting small and starting ugly is what most people run away from.
Yes.
Because most people in their minds compare themselves with people that are already making it, right? So you see, someone wants to go into your business, right? They see what you're doing. I saw your Instagram, you have a lot of followers, you have a lot of people patronizing your products, and someone wants to start and within 1 week reach that level, right? And it's not possible. And the other thing is also about money, right? People think it's true, there are some businesses that need money, but also there are some that you can start with what you have. And most of the times, you should look at starting with what you have when it comes to creating a business. Yeah.
Because me, when we started, I was just like, oh, Charlie, this 2,000, make a throw away. If you're not far, onto the next one, I'll do something else. Imagine maybe I've injected like maybe 100,000 Ghana cedis. Charlie, me, I don't get 100,000, but imagine, say I get investor will be like, oh, Charlie, this thing, I want to support you, 100,000. You know, for 100,000 is gone. But 2,000, if it's gone, Charlie, we go cry for one day. The next moment, we move on. Because if you have to come to me and you have to be like, Sam, I want to start a poultry farm and I want you to invest in. You know the first thing I'll tell you? I'll tell you, start retailing eggs for 3 years.
Yeah.
Start retailing eggs. So you go and buy the eggs from the farmers. You know, okay, Kofi will take 10 crates. This one will take. So you doing this for 5 years or 3 to 5 years. You know, oh, Charlie, I have like a list of people who are going to buy my eggs.
Yeah.
That's actually when, if you come to me, I will invest in your poultry farm. So now after you starting the poultry farm, the byproduct of poultry is what? Eggs. We know where to take it to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Charlie, you invest a huge sum of money into a business. Then now they'll produce the eggs. You don't know where to keep them. You have to even find a storage space to actually keep. No, we are not going to do that. Start small. Charlie, small money. Hey, don't stress yourself. Don't overthink things. Because at times in business, a lot of people feel they have to be in year 5 in day 1.
Yeah.
No. You have to be in day 1. Start small.
Okay.
So I leveraged on what I had at that time. We had what's the name, a garage. I utilized it. Now we've grown to a space whereby I think we have to expand. We moved from the garage to actually the hall. It's actually a 6-bedroom space, right? So the moment you are able to do that, you can actually see the progress. Yeah. Because let me just tell you, in business, the business trajectory in Africa, it takes 5 to 7 years for a business to break even, not profits, to break even in Africa. So like the things that we see, the unicorn and things we see for the US there, before the US people, we with the Africa, we want our story be different. Because somebody they can't buy. Oh, Charlie, no, give me discount. Oh, I'll be your guy. You know, give me. Charlie, the unicorn people, they know they do discounts.
Yeah.
It's actually down here that we do discounts. Yeah. So it takes 5 to 7 years for a business to break even in Africa. Not make profits, break even. Yeah. So for the first 5 to 7 years, need about to Charlie, you do on your own. You will go mad.
Yeah.
So you don't have to invest a lot. Just take your time, start small, start ugly, and think global. So that's actually what we did at Goldcoast Tokota, and it has changed the way that we see things now.
Yeah. I think we really need people like you to come out and talk about how businesses really work in Ghana and in Africa. You know, I was reviewing a book on my social media recently, and a friend was telling me that, Charlie, some of these things they're not a job for Ghana.
No.
They're not a job for Africa. Like all these books that we are reading, yeah, it works in the Western world.
Yes.
It works in US. It works in Europe. But when it comes to Africa, it's a whole different ball game. A whole
Can I
different.
tell one
market.
funny story? As
Charlie,
I come
tell
here,
me, yeah,
we are past Obuju.
yeah.
At the end, no, Charlie, some cattle be like 50 cattle, then come past me. So imagine maybe the ETA is actually like maybe in the next 5 minutes. I have to wait for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes there. So our story is totally different.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Africa is actually about a story.
Yeah.
Because see, but the thing that you said about you need people like me, most Ghanaians don't like it this way. They don't like people who are raw. They don't like people who tell them the truth. They're just realistic. Imagine say your woman they hung. And you have to tell them, Charlie, go find work and make you get money then chop. No. She wants you to tell her that, oh baby, do you know something? Your beautiful smiles beautifies the beautification of my heart. Although you know chop, come they don't we don't like the truth.
Yeah.
Because if you have to say they don't be like, oh, this guy be too raw. You forgot him. What is business? Oh, business is actually blood and sweat. That's actually what a lot of people don't understand. Because let me just tell you this funny story. In our quest to actually progress within the 3.5 years, do you know we've sacked like, I wouldn't say sacked. Sacked would be too harsh a word. We have to let 50 people go.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm that mad.
Yeah.
Because do you know how I see business to be? Business is actually like when a plane is taxiing on the runway. You are told a lot of things. You are told not to use the lavatory. You can't stand. Wear your seat belts. So for the first 5 to 7 years, you are making losses. You are not even breaking even on. You need committed people. You don't need a lot of people. Committed.
Yeah.
People who just be like, Charlie, they are ready to be with you through thick and thin. You don't need a lot of people.
Yeah.
In 2024, I actually listened to this podcast. Like, oh, before you can be called an entrepreneur, you should be out of your business for 90 days. Or Charlie, make a try. Hey, this motivational speaker. Thank you. Nothing's Paul. Jamie. I go. I didn't know. I watch the campus. I see Charlie things don't they go up.
Yeah.
I have to just leave where I am to actually come back to Ghana.
Yeah.
That's at 2024. I had like 10 people in production. Currently, I have 3. What the 3 are producing currently is more than when I had 10 people.
Wow.
So the narrative has never been about numbers.
Yeah.
It's about people who are committed. It's about people who are ever ready to believe in that dream.
Wow.
And see, there's this thing about Ghanaians, entrepreneurs. If they have to find the right people, they don't treat them well. If they need be, pay them well.
Yeah.
Because Ghana, someone will just be like, oh, I want to test your loyalty. I'm not going to pay you. Boss will pay me. Boss will then increase, if you're the cost for Ghana, pay me.
Yeah.
Flat cam, pay me. If you find the right people, just pay them. Yeah. Just let them feel good. Because me, if you're in my space, not that I'm here to brag or to talk about anything, but if you're in my space, there are certain things I want to do for you. We are not there. But there are certain, I just want you to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
My mind is work. The work day, we are here to work. We are not here to play. When it's work, let's do it. If there's actually a time for us to play, because from here, I'm going to watch the finals with my boys. One is actually Spain fan, me, I be Argentina boy. So exactly. Today, if we score, and we go roast them. That's how it's supposed to be. So I think the moment you have to pay attention to, as in some of the things that I've said, you are good to go as a business. Yeah.
That's cool. So say a uni boy, someone in level 400, walk up to you and then ask you that you have been in business for some time, right? And he's thinking about starting his own business. But maybe let's say he studied law or business accounting, right? How would you advise a person to navigate the system, right? Okay. So me, if you ask me, I would say you can do your accounting or law, but then on the side, you start building what you want to build, right? Yeah. But what will you tell the person?
So I'll just tell the person to actually, okay, let me start this way. There's a thin line between an entrepreneur and intrapreneur. There are 2 different things. So entrepreneur is actually me. Entrepreneur is actually my workers. You have to just learn from someone.
Okay.
One thing that has actually shaped the way that I see businesses, right from graduating from school. When I graduated in 2017, I told myself, I'm working for people for 10 years. But in 2026, I'm still working for people. It has shaped a lot of things. Now people come into my team like, Goldcoast Tokota, I sure say this business, it shot 3.5 years. Why? Just because I stood on the shoulders of giants. They taught me a lot. It's not about money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after national service, my dad disowned me for 1 year. He disowned me for 1 year. Because a very true story.
Yeah.
After national service, my puppy get because on be way they the rich there. But man talks say he go pay me 3K. Me wild guy, I don't do business. I find investor. Investor talks say he go pay me 1K. The business say one way I want the 1K. Puppy ball. Charlie, you my first son, I carry you go school. You play school, come work, make me too. I not say he wants my money, but he wants that better life for me.
Yeah.
I just like, no, I still want to do the 1K. But I'm actually from a family whereby they don't really force us. Okay. What you want to do, Charlie, just get a degree for him. Then you can just be on your own. But don't call him for money. Because, Charlie, you talk say you don't do 1K. So that was actually what happened. So you working for people helps you to understand systems.
Yeah.
As at the time that I was, even now, I'm actually working for people. Let me just take my workers into consideration. Now, every mistake that they make is actually on my balance sheet. If they have to spot something, it's on my balance sheet. So imagine maybe you fresh graduate. Oh, Charlie, if you please school, no, they change your Instagram bio. Youngest CEO, youngest producer. You know CEO. CEO, if you only pay your business, you be CEO. Relax. You just have to go through the system.
Yeah.
So what has actually shaped Goldcoast Tokota now is actually the people that I worked for. They taught me a lot. Currently, I'm working for someone. Do you know how much the person pays me? 500. But am I even thinking about the money? No. I'm actually thinking about the exposure.
Okay.
Because we live in a country whereby this is my boy. It's heavier than certificates. This is my boy.
Yeah.
Yes. So I want the this is my boy component. Not the amount of money that the person is going to pay me. So right from graduating from school, just work for people to understand a lot of things. I worked for people. So when I was starting Goldcoast Tokota, I mean, I had just a quick loan of 2,000. I'm just like, do or die, I'm doing it. But now I'm able, because what we learn in school is totally different from what we practice in the real world, right?
Yeah.
So now all the things I'm doing are actually based on the practicalities or maybe the exposure that I had when I worked for people. Because the moment you have to do that, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Because working for people for 10 years, now this is actually my second business. So Goldcoast Tokota is my second business. 2023, I started a diffuser business. I was buying from Turkey, then I'll sell them in Ghana. Charlie, go well. This is my second business.
Wow.
I've also leveled up. I just wanted to do my MBA, but actually I go chop school fees. I wanted to do my MBA in finance and Charlie. So working for people doesn't mean you are not going to invest in yourself or you're not going to do something for yourself. But work for people to actually understand a lot of things. And do you know something? They can even give you access.
Yeah.
I mean, contacts.
Because they already have.
They already have it.
Yeah.
It's not about you just forcing yourself. Leverage on the opportunities that you have. So me, I've worked for a lot of people right from graduating from school. So if I want something, I know the right person to call. I don't have to stress.
Yeah.
maybe I need this. Oh, boss, tell I don't want to do this. Oh, the guy with last I do give you go fee, share contact give me. Okay, actually imagine, make a share give you. Instead of me going through that hassle to actually find no. So just work for people for some time, understand systems, build their contacts, and also do a lot of mistakes when you are working for them. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but just do the try and error. Right? So if you have to start your own, you know it's not. That's not the time that you are going to make the mistakes again, because you made the mistakes on the person's balance sheet.
Exactly.
You are good to go.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a very good one. So when it came to selling the Ahinima and stuff, do you remember when you sold your first product? How did it happen?
I'm on my way by you.
Family and friends.
Yeah, me and my mommy should be G dread.
Yeah.
Like we are always fighting, but when I told her that this is actually what I want to do, it wasn't transactional. She just wanted to invest in my business.
Okay.
And that investment has actually paved way for a lot of things. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes to investment, companies investing in small businesses in Ghana, are there some companies that you can make mention of?
Yeah. So I said something about starting small.
right?
Yeah.
So after starting small, and let me just tell you, a lot of people are watching you. They will never come to your DMs, never, but they are watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So after starting small, we actually got to a time that the money that we had as a business, we can't use to run the business again. So that's actually when we had as investors, we had donors actually coming in to help us. So I've actually received funding from Orange Corners, AVI, GCIs, and GCIs even bought me a solar.
Okay.
So now we are the first shoemaking brand in Ghana to be 90% off grid.
Wow.
Yeah, the first shoemaking business in Ghana. Yeah.
Wow.
So now people are thinking of doing so, Charlie, with the way, just because of the things, the impact that we are making.
Yeah.
Because for you to start a business in the olden days, it's actually about demand and supply. Makoto, maton. But now for you to be an entrepreneur in the 21st century, it's actually about you solving a problem. And what are the problems now? Pollution. Right? We are solving the problem of pollution. So we're solving it. There are people called impact capitalists. So based on the impact that you are making, now we are employing marginalized in society, right? So they can actually come and be like, okay, now we instead of you paying for this machine, let me pay it for you so that you can actually employ more people.
Wow.
So now as a business, we have 15 people. We've employed 15 people in our space.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I wanted to ask you how big your business is, but that gives me an estimate about your business.
Yeah. So now we have 15 people in our space.
Yeah.
7 are actually part-time, and the core people are 8.
Yeah. So say this is something I ask almost everyone that I interview. Say you got up tomorrow, no Goldcoast Tokota, like you are just starting out. Like, what are the things that you would do differently?
I'll be very cautious about the people that I employ.
Okay.
Yeah, because business is just 3 things: people, systems, and processes.
Wow.
For me to have to get these 3 things right, you are good to go.
Yeah.
So I think with us, we made a lot of mistakes when we started. So just like, family and friends. So Charlie, but some guy be there, he day house. Oh, you know, go employ, and then I'll go put them on. But now, what we are doing differently is, I employ people who know more than me. Currently, if you don't know more than me, no, I'm not going to pay you. You should know more than me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give a typical scenario. I have production people. I can make slippers. I can make ahinema. I can't make shoes. But my production people, they can make shoes. So that means they know more than me.
Yeah.
But me as a business owner, I understand a bit and piece of everything that they are doing. Personally, I can use Canva to actually do some shaggy things,
Yeah.
But if I'm to employ you as a graphic designer, you should know more than me.
Yeah.
Because I should be in a space where I can tell, Charlie, this color, I know they like the fonts a bit too high, decrease some the gradients. Yes. Me, I chat to. I'm a sales guy. So if I'm to employ you as a salesperson, you should know more than me.
Yeah.
I did accounting. Partly did finance, MBA finance, right?
Yeah.
But I have a CFO and he's a chartered accountant. So everything that he's doing, me, I understand. But he knows more than me. So in my business, I'm not the smartest in the room.
Wow.
So I'm not supposed to tell you what you're supposed to do. No, Charlie. After morning devotion at 8, you know what you're supposed to do. That's it. And it has shaped a lot of things. Now, if you want to come to my space and I know more than you, I'm not going to pay you for 6 months. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I said now I have 3 people in production.
Yeah.
And they are producing more than when I had 10.
Yeah.
Because when we started, we just wanted to sell to everyone. But now we streamline our things. We have something that we call customer persona. We know our target markets. A rich man once told me that if you want to be rich, sell to the rich. When we started, we wanted to sell to everyone. Oh, Charlie! But we made a lot of mistakes. But currently, we are very focused about the things that we want to do as a business. We are not selling to everyone.
Yeah.
So we are not giving discounts. So if you are to reach out to us, we'll take you through the customer persona funnel to see where you fall within. Then we know, oh, Charlie, this person is what our target market.
Yeah.
When a rich person is buying from you, it'll be stressful. Oh, Charlie, I might be how much? Oh, it'll be 500. Okay, I want 4. Red, black, this. Send me your details. You where the money give you.
That'll be all.
Stress no, they
No
1 minute,
stress.
you finish. Person way you no get money, boss, you go stress. You go stress pass.
Yeah.
So now, as we're doing this business for 3.5 years, we've been able to level up to understand lots of things. At time, when we started, I was just like, oh, Charlie, it was passion. Now we are running a business. When we started, it was actually founder led. Now it's system led. It's not about me again. No. If my mom wants something for my business, she pays for. But when we started, if my mommy if my mommy, I know my mommy steals again.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we have 1,001 bills to pay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think we're doing that. It has actually shaped or like has changed the way our business is actually progressing now. But in the past, we made a lot of mistakes. And I think the mistake is actually part of the story. So that my story wouldn't be like ChatGPT generated story. This one, no, Charlie, I want to charming. So me, I go explain, make you understand. Yes.
So. Yeah, so that was a really good one. So guys, I'm sure you have learned a lot. Please subscribe, like, share the video, and also comment. So Samuel, thank you very much for coming to the Nunya Klah Nunya Klah podcast. I'm yet to find a name for my podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, but thank you very much for coming around.
Thank you. But one last thing.
Yeah.
Charlie, if you watch me, money is not a fiscal thing that we see. That's the only advice I want to give people. Money is not a fiscal thing. Money is not a 50, 200. Money is people. Money is you. Money is him. That's money. Because I've actually been in spaces, not just because I had money, but just because, Charlie, I know somebody for there. Yeah. So I should speed drop for town. Why is it them for call me? It'd be a lot of things. It wasn't money.
Yeah.
So if you actually get a chance, invest in people, build beautiful relationship with people. Because if I'm to tell you the space that we are in belongs to my former employer, will you believe? The space that we are in.
So former employer?
Yes, my former employer.
Wow.
And I've been in the South for 6 years.
Wow. That's why they say don't burn bridges.
That's it.
Yeah.
But how if you have to take the Ghanaian employee situation into consideration, Charlie, small thing no fight by.
Yeah.
That's just build that beautiful relation because money is not people. Money is not a fiscal thing that we see. Money is people. That's the only thing that I'll just leave with your viewers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.